Up next, we've got Mr. Fantastic, and this is probably the best stage, the best possible stage for him because of the fact that you want to take as much damage as possible. And the lasers allowing you to accumulate, it's going to ramp up the damage. So the damage is not going to seem like it's enough
in the first part of the fight, but then, I mean, certainly doesn't look like enough right now. We've done less than 500,000 damage in 30 seconds. But as the fight progresses, the lasers become more frequent, and you get more lasers in general. So you just need to time things properly. There, that's really good timing. We get a whole bunch of accumulation, and suddenly we've done a lot more damage. Still maybe not quite as much as I would have wanted, but hopefully it'll be enough to...
Yeah, no lasers there. No! No! So, I made a mistake and I waited to use Mr. Fantastic and Crescent, and I completely forgot about the fact that they are both pretty bad in Shadowland, in the current Shadowland, because they don't accumulate. And accumulation is where they get the majority of their damage from. And so because they can't accumulate, because the boss is never hitting them, because they're always getting guard broken, their damage suffers greatly. And so, yeah, I'm going to do my best here. I've been trying this for about 40 minutes to no luck. But yeah, this is pretty brutal for these two characters, and I would not recommend waiting this long to use them. I would absolutely recommend using them on a much lower stage and just getting it over and done with, because the accumulation is... Characters that only have accumulation and rely on that to deal their damage are going to suffer a lot in Shadowland. Now, it looks really nice when you get it, but when you don't get it, it's garbage. Trust me. Like that. That was like barely 2 million damage. So basically what I'm doing at this point is just spamming skills. Trying to build up my tier 3 as fast as I can. If I get accumulation along the way, that's great. It's really in the second half of the fight where you're going to get a lot more lasers. So you're going to get a lot more opportunity to accumulate and actually do some legitimate damage. We got really lucky here. This could be the run. But this is very difficult. Very difficult and not very fun at all. This is it. Holy cow. I'd been doing this for like 45 minutes. Crescent is there because she can't do it either. Crescent has all defense down, but she also needs to accumulate a ton of damage. So you have to get so lucky with the laser placements, and they have to all converge on you, and you have to just sit there accumulating and then boom, blow them away with the tier 3. Please do not save these tier 3s for stage 99. They both have a rage and they could barely do it. Stage 100, it should be smooth sailing from here. If you can think of a stage where Mr. Fantastic or Crescent would be better off because they'll actually get hit. For example, the stage with Kingpin has those turrets that will automatically come up. Those turrets are great for accumulating damage taken, but he is a combat type, so you're not actually going to be getting the type advantage as you would against Hawkeye. But man, after doing that one stage and being trapped in there, which felt like eternity, it felt like I was never going to get it done. I'm like, I'm never going to finish this video because I'm never going to, you know, get this last clear. I am looking forward to some smashing. I want some Hulk style smashing, and we're getting it here. War Machine is getting punished. This is a male hero stage. This is actually a really tough stage if you don't bring a speed type. because blast types will have disadvantage against both speeds, and then combats will have disadvantage against War Machine, and he can one-shot you. So it can actually be pretty tough. Universals obviously have a good time here, but here I'm dealing neutral damage, and you can see Winter Soldier's not going down without a fight. I'm gonna have to grind him out slowly to whittle down his HP, because these guys are rocking 25 million each. Not bad, not bad. Now I could turn SFX on to get a little bit more damage out of Quicksilver's tier 3. I know. I hate SFX though, so I don't do that. I don't hate SFX. I wish SFX didn't affect the timing. I'll tell you something, if they got rid of all damage proc obelisks, if they made all damage procs last for the full 5 seconds, the way that a rage proc does, then I would probably turn SFX on. That's the crazy thing, but yeah. If they did that, if they modified all damage procs to last for the full 5 seconds, that'd be great for free-to-play players. It would close the gap between rage procs and everything else, and it would make the cinematic mode of SFX not be a burden, not be something that you're punished for using. Hey, Apocalypse is up next here, and we're gonna try to get these two goons to clump up. So we can, there we go. Yes, very good. Melt your HP bars. Precisely. That is the goal. My Uru built Majestosaurs. That's a word, right? Yeah, this is the easiest stage for villains to do. So if you're ever struggling and you have the gold to re-roll, you can try to re-roll for this stage. It makes everything easier. All of the damage of Apocalypse's tier 3 skills at the beginning, eh? So you can almost wait until, yeah, you can almost wait until you have about 2 seconds left on your rage proc, and then cancel into the tier 3. So I'll show you guys here. 3, 2, then tier 3. And then when it's 0 seconds left, you can just do 2, 1, 4, 5. Yeah, I feel like you get more damage out of that than if you just sit there waiting for the full 5 seconds on the rage proc. The third skill has pretty decent damage too, to compensate. Easy peasy, boys. That was a little early there. This guy could damage at the end too, actually. Actually, the end was pretty good there. Here we go. Luna Snow. If she gets hit, I'm dead because they got reflect, but I don't get hit because I freeze them to death. Okay, I got hit. No, I didn't get hit yet. Oh, that was close. I am the most scared of Songbird for obvious reasons. But yeah, she's doing this pretty easily. You get a full listen to her latest single from 2019. Very nice. Still super risky. I thought I was dead there. None of them have died yet, eh? Man. This is nerve-wracking. One mistake, and it's all over. No. Songbird, please. Just die. Okay. Just me and Wasp. I don't know if Wasp has Reflect. I don't remember. But she's going to take a lot more damage here because now all the damage from the tier 3 is being focused on her instead of being split amongst 3 enemies. You've got... So all those orbs that she makes... Right? Those all get sent to Wasp. Like that. Yeah. Alright, I should have done 2 into 1, not or 1 into... Yeah, 2 into 1. Not the other way around. We got this. Whew! Wow, 2.5 minutes, eh? So that's close to her limit without a leadership. Dang. Hey, next up we got Neymore, and again, he doesn't have any... Actually, you know what? Neymore just relies on raw damage. He doesn't have any all defense down. He doesn't have any accumulation, but unlike those other characters, Neymore hits like a monster truck. Look at that. 20 seconds in and one of them is already dead. He can go way higher than this. And if you... So here's the thing with Neymore, which is really cool. If you look up his list of strikers that can be on the team with him, and you do that from the Marvel Universe panel in the game, if you look that up and you find someone who has all defense down on one of their skills, like let's say Hulkbuster, you can put Hulkbuster on the team with him, and then while you're attacking these enemies, once in a while Hulkbuster will come and strike for you. And he does that, that all defense down skill, and then Neymore's damage just skyrockets. And this goes from a fast 1 minute clear to an unbelievable, incomprehensible like 30-second clear. So you can take that and use that to your advantage to push characters even further who don't have all defense down, because it's still very, very good in Shadowland. Here we're just going to use Sharon Rogers. She can go higher, but it's a bit safer to use her here than on another stage. And she's the last character on my list here that doesn't have all defense down or all resist down. She's the last just sort of like raw damage character, but she does have accumulation, so we can get that to pop off. And of course, she just does ridiculous damage. My goodness. Bye-bye, boys. Sayonara. I think they're all dead. Oh yeah, run into the blast, Captain America. Good idea. He spawned in. He's like, hey, where's Blade and Punisher? Where's Frank Castle? They've been taken care of by your daughter from an alternate imagining of, you know, you and Peggy. Not bad, not bad. Cap tanks the damage. Not bad. He's only got 23 million HP. I may have missed my proc as well. Nice. Okay, he's got accumulation, and it doesn't matter. Hey, Sharon Rogers. Still one of the best characters in the game. She's the Blue King of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Now, I was torn between Odin and Scarlet Witch for this stage just because Odin has type advantage against all 3 of these guys, or all 5. I wanted to use him instead, but I think Odin can actually go higher than Scarlet Witch because he has, well, he does more damage for sure, and he also has higher all defense down. But we'll find a stage for Scarlet where she has advantage, like against some combat types. Here on these stages, because I don't want to waste any more gold refreshing for stages. We still have universals to use, so we're going to use them until we're done. And yeah, Odin's just going to rip through these guys. He's going to call down the Bifrost, and it's going to be an absolute butchering. We need an active verb for butcher. I guess it is butchering, but butchering sounds weird. Am I right? Another 1 minute clear. Woo! For the Allfather. Here we go. So what I should have done with the Sharon Rogers stage, where I used Sharon against those 4 combat types, I actually should have used Scarlet. And then I should have used Sharon here, I think, because Sharon would be able to accumulate so much damage and just deal so much damage. Obviously, Scarlet will be fine dealing, what is this, 100 million damage? 100 million damage. That's how much she's got to deal. But, yeah. I mean, she's already dealt, what, 15 million damage in 30 seconds? So she'll be all right. I think. Imagine she can't do this. Nah, she can do this. She can do 30 million damage a minute. That's not enough, though. More than 30. Yeah, okay. We're good. Wow, but it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, I think Sharon would have done this faster. But Sharon would have been harder because Sif would have been running around. So as annoying as this is in terms of timing, in terms of how long it takes, and having to just sit here spamming skills for 2 minutes, 3 minutes straight, it's a much smoother run than if you had Sharon, because Sharon doesn't really have a lot of crowd control abilities. That's another thing you have to consider on these high stages, is that the boss will actively run away from you and sort of goof up your skills if they catch you in an iframe. World bosses don't do that. Don't run away from you. Thankfully. They do other annoying stuff, but they don't run away from you like Shadowland bosses do. The last 10 million, the last 5 million. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Boop. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh sound effect for when their health goes down. Yeah. Hey, stage 107, time for Magneto to strut his stuff. And Magneto, if you guys don't know, he's like the king of Shadowland. Such a good character for Shadowland. I don't know if he's the best, but he might be. Because of his all defense down paired with his increased damage to humans when you fight a human stage, a human villain stage, or a human blast stage, he just absolutely decimates. It is ridiculous how much damage he does. Like on that Captain America Blade stage, that regular relay that you see at the beginning of Shadowland, he does that so fast. I mean, he did that in 40 seconds. So he probably would have done it in 20 seconds. He's just a monster for Shadowland. Your eyes do not deceive you. We're doing the exact same stage again, but this time we're using Doctor Strange. And we're just doing this because I got the same stage over again on the very first look at it. I didn't have to refresh for it. And so Doctor Strange can do any stage. We still have a few key pieces left. Yeah, did I say Magneto is the best for Shadowland? Yeah, Doctor Strange is. But Magneto's second. Magneto's probably second. Man, Doctor Strange is so good. You underestimate him, and then he reminds you. So this is stage 109. We have to use female characters. So let's see if Deadpool can do this. Lady Deadpool. Now, you do have the type disadvantage against both Sif and White Tiger. And White Tiger is annoying because of the immunity, but we do have the all defense down. The all defense down, as you guys know, is... yeah, it's over. All defense down is absolutely king in Shadowland. The tricky thing here is you can't get hit in between, and you can't use 1 and 3. So you actually want to pause in between 5 and 2, because 2 gives you that iframe to sort of afford to dodge a little bit more damage. You have to be careful because you can get one shot. You can get one tapped in between. So basically watching the immunity until it's about to expire, and then I pop 2. But yeah, Deadpool's got this easy. Nice. About to expire. Pop the 2. We procced too early there. It's kind of a shame. Okay, pop the 6. This is going to be an off proc here. This is a CTP of destruction as well. Oh, she's dead? Didn't even notice. Sorry there, Angela. Civ is going to take a little bit longer. She's a combat type. Oh, she's trying to accumulate. That's cool. That's cute. That's cute, Lady Sif. So we actually left Professor X for fairly late in the run. I don't think he's better than Magneto or Doctor Strange, but I just didn't see an exact moment where I wanted to use him. And I actually didn't know what the range of his power would be, given that he doesn't have all defense down, but he does have this mind resist down. So I actually want to see how he seems to be decent so far. We haven't even popped the tier 3, but he's already dealing decent damage. So we're going to do this, pop the tier 3, and then this. Yeah, okay. This is what I thought was going to happen. Fairly high damage, but I think I could have used him a little bit sooner. Definitely could have swapped him. He could have swapped places with Odin. But this is still very impressive. And such an easy clear as well, because they basically can never do anything. So you can just sit back and chill. You can auto attack. Yeah, and then it's going to get even faster in the second half of the fight, because we get the combat boys to come in here. Yep. And now they're going to take so much extra damage. Here we go. Aha. You guys are in massive trouble. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. You love to see it. Yeah, I think I did leave him a little bit too late. If I was trying to organize them by fastest clears, even against combat types, it's taking him, 45 seconds here. So he certainly would have been slower than Sharon Rogers. Maybe slower than Scarlet Witch. Tough to say. Scarlet has all defense down as well. Which does work in her favor for Shadowland. But we have one more character left. I was hoping for something a little bit more fun than this stage that Odin had done just a few runs ago, but we didn't end up getting anything too spicy. And I was also running out of gold. Well, not running out of gold, but I didn't want to spend any more gold. And it was starting to get pricey. I was at over 100,000 per refresh. But Silver Surfer just handles this, man. It's not even close. Oh, they're dead. Nice. Augers, yeah. He completely smashes this. The tier 3 does so much damage when it rains down. That last hit, look at that. Crazy damage. And when you have the all defense down stacked. Actually, Squirrel Girl still has quite a bit of HP. Are you kidding me? Okay. Boom. So there you have it. Those are all of my tier 3 characters. Almost all of my tier 3 characters. Shout out to Ant-Man and Crescent and Black Panther that I didn't get to actually use. Almost all of my tier 3 characters soloing Shadowland stages from basically 90 up to 100 and change, 110. And then, yeah, I can't actually open these right now because my inventory is flarked. So I'll have to fix that, and you'll have to see those chest openings on Twitch. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.